Hi everybody, it's Spiritual Key back another reading. This is going to be a London Lauren update. We're gonna check up on her, see how she's doing, and also Patricia or Patrick, bitch, suck my dick. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Delete my fucking comments every time I tell a bitch fuck you or suck my dick. It deletes it. I can't cuss a hoe out how I want to. Oh, it's so stressful. Okay, all of my YB video comments. That's not what happened. That's nonsense. Speak more clearly. YB didn't say that in his clubhouse. Girl, shut the fuck up, bitch. Okay, girl, shut up. Anyways. And who the other bitch is? Jelino. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but girl, fuck you too. If you a boy or girl, I don't give a fuck you too. Okay, because what you're not gonna do is talk about, oh, I couldn't hear. Well, maybe that food stand phone you got, I'm sorry that it can't reach up to the proper volume, bitch, because when I watch it back, I really don't watch it back like that, but I hear my voice a little bit and it sounds like it's projecting that it's loud enough. Girl, y'all act like I'm the only tarot reader. I'm not. There's other people on YouTube that do tarot. Okay? You don't have to come over here. I'm a hood bitch, like I said before. I cuss hoes out. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I'm doing this because I want to. And it's fun at times. But don't think you get my comments and pop shithole. And you to delete my goddamn comments. Bitch, ain't that some shit? How you gonna delete my goddamn... And you know what? Oh. Anyways. London girl, how you doing? Let's see how she doing. Bitch. London girl, how is she doing? Oh my God, congratulations to YB for beating his case. He looks so fine coming out. Ooh, he just looks so good. And the fans was hugging all up. I bet he smelled good. Anyways. I was just watching a little bit of that Carisha interview with Kevin Gates. Ooh. Kevin looks so fun. Okay, so London, let's see how she... Let me go start pulling. London, we're going to see how she feeling. And yes, I do ramble. It's a habit. One bitch said something about ADHD. Bitch, fuck you too. And it probably did that comment too when I told her to fuck herself. Oh well. We had the Star in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Hierophant, or the Hierophant, however you pronounce it, is in reverse. And then we had the Ace of Cups. Ooh. Okay, so the Star in reverse could mean a lot of things. It could also, the Star is known as the Hope card, but in reverse it can represent being hopeless, and also it can also mean life throwing you a curveball and stressing with life day to day, right? And also it could talk about being tested. It could talk about being tested faith-wise and feeling overwhelmed. And then we had a Six of Swords in reverse. That could talk about trying to move. That could talk about you're moving on with yourself. And also, when I think of stuff in reverse, I think about self. So I could be trying to move forward just by myself alone, but sometimes the baggage and also trying to go across smoother waters can have some minor setbacks, especially when you're trying to go against the grain. And also it can talk about transformation and also healing the old you so that way you can get to the new you. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. And then I had the Hierophant in reverse with the Ace of Cups. The Six of Pentacles can talk about focusing on yourself, self-care, because, you know, okay, we can talk about pentacles or coins can represent earth signs and how grounded we are. Then we have swords representing the mind state and how we deal with things mentally, also representing the air signs, and cups represents how we deal with things emotionally, and also water signs. So when I'm saying Six of Pentacles, make sure that you're grounding yourself and getting back to self, caring about self. Because when you think of pentacles, in earth signs, you think about like the earth. You know, I think about people who want to help the earth, cleanse the earth, people that don't litter, you know, people like that. Like, oh my God, we gotta protect yeah, you know the fuck I'm saying. If you don't, girl, I'm sorry, I'm just rambling. The Hierophant in reverse can represent a lot of things. It can talk about personal breaks and getting freedom, but it got to talk about like getting counseling. You know, it talks about divorce, whatever the case may be. Ace of Cups talks about a new beginning. It can talk about self-love, meditation, time, and also it can also means that it's time, and you should be encouraging towards self to start a new emotional journey. Open up. When you think about water, I think about healing. I also think about emotion. So maybe it's time for me to open up emotionally and start a new journey emotionally. So altogether, what I'm getting from London Lauren, and I do like to display my cards like this just in case somebody does want to learn how to do tarot. I can kind of give y'all a gist of how I see things, and maybe you can apply it to your own. You know, and I don't mind helping people who want to also learn how to do tarot and also do readings too. So what I'm saying for London Lauren, this is someone who is trying to get back to herself. She'll never be herself ever again. This is a new self. She shedded off that skin, and she's trying to shed off that skin to get to her new self. This is someone who's trying to open back up because she is somebody that's very closed off. She was very private when this was alive and private when he died. A lot of people were kind of upset, like, how come she's not? And that's very selfish. You know, well, she's not, and she's grieving. People grieve differently. You can't expect somebody to grieve like the rest of the world or how she should grieve. So other people, it's just weird. It's like they want her to teach other people how to grieve. Like, everybody grieves differently, and you know, her DMs, I can just imagine everything being flooded and constant reminder. A constant reminder. Because when you have somebody that you're close to, that you really, really love, that passed away, and people constantly reminding you, and it also, you don't have to constantly remind me, oh, God is with us, you know, God took him, it's for a reason. Girl, shut the fuck up, bitch. Nobody want to hear that shit. Girl, shut the fuck up, bitch. Nobody want to hear that bullshit. Nobody want to hear that shit about, you know, God just took. Girl, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that. I'm waking up thinking that it's a dream just to realize this is reality. This person's not coming back. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. I'm pretty sure she's getting DMs flooded with whoop de whoop, and I'm pretty sure people who said they were gonna be there weren't there. Like I said for my last reading, a lot of people are lying, and now it's kind of like it just made it seem like you're just doing that for clout. You're just doing that just so word can get around that you know you're supposedly going to do this and do that when you didn't do anything. So it's a whole bunch of you lying. And that's probably why she's so closed off. She don't want nobody coming around her just to use her. Oh, can I use Nipsey with the woo? Just so they can make some quick money. Like, But this is someone who got hit with a curveball she does still struggle a little bit, you know, of healing and trying to get out there. But now she's at a point to where she's emotionally ready to start dating. But for some reason, there's like a fear there, like she's going to be, it's like the Hierophant reverse. It just reminds me of I don't think she'll ever marry again, to be honest. I don't think she wants to go through that. If she does marry again, she gonna have to do, it's gonna be big. It's gotta be something about this person to make her want to get out there again. Like Celine Dion, she said that she wants to start dating after, you know, the passing of her husband and stuff. It's just, and it's hard to start dating because now you're stamped as this person and nobody really wants to, and it's gonna be hard for her to date. It's gonna be hard for her to trust. Are you dating me for me? Are you dating me because of how it looks? And also, you like me, but you don't want to date me because of Nipsey. Oh, I respect him too much to even do. And girl. So let's see about Nipsey Hussle's brother and Lauren London's relationship. Oh shit. Let's see about that. How's their relationship? Okay, so I have the Sun, the Four Cups in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, the Emperor, the Fool. I'm gonna say this because the Four Cups can talk about a lot of things, but it can also talking about taking what someone's offering, but also it can talk about being closed off. Same thing with the Hermit, being closed off and having this fear here of loneliness. I would say this. I feel as though he came in the picture and I see the Emperor taking over that father role because he's seen her very closed off. Because I really do feel as though okay, see, when you have two people trying to be strong, it's like she got a break. She was able to get a break. And I feel like he stopped her for doing something, because I could imagine she probably wanted to kill herself. She probably wanted to commit suicide. Things like that happen. When your heart is broken, you just feel like there's nothing, but you feel as though, well, I have kids to live for. And also, I see her not reacting a certain way around the kids, and her going away to a far corner, maybe somewhere else where nobody can hear or see her, and just crying. And there's probably some days where she was a zombie and people had to snap her out of it, like, well, what's going on? And I feel like he came in to help with that, which is not bad. It's nice. It's very nice. But I feel like at first she was cold to him and she shut him off, kind of. I feel like she was giving a lot of people the cold shoulder. She wasn't really trusting people like that. Let me pull some more. Okay, so the Chariot is in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. Lovers in reverse. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. The Chariot can talk about lack of direction, trying to have some self-discipline. The Ten of Pentacles, it can talk about the dark side of wealth, and also loss of financial. And also the Ten of Swords in reverse, that can talk about recovery. And the Lover is in reverse, that can talk about having a misbalance, and also it can talk about self-love, loving yourself first. And then we have the Nine of Swords, that can talk about a negative mindset, and also it can talk about when you're drowning, it's okay to ask for help when drowning. So I see somebody, I feel like she's looking at everybody different, because something about money. I feel like maybe he probably knew, or something was about to happen when somebody was investing money, or something with money happened. And I feel like she probably has more control of the money, and that probably rubs people the wrong way, or maybe something happened to where something had to happen. It was probably over money in his estate, and that caused some type of side eye. And I feel like she's recovering from, maybe it's the other baby mama. It's somebody, and it's probably her trying to recover from a loss. They probably had to end up paying certain things. It was something that had to happen to make her look at people iffy. And I feel like people are fighting over money, and she doesn't like that. She sees it as being ridiculous. Like, we should all have self-control. So that's probably what it was. People fighting over money, people asking her about stuff. And I feel like he probably asked her, like, hey, do you need help with? And she probably look at him like, no, nigga, I got everything. I mean, give it to the person. If they want this, give it to them. I feel like she really don't give a fuck about shit like that. And I feel like people are getting money hungry, especially the family. I feel like the family, certain people on this side is getting a little besides themselves, and she don't like that. And I feel like it's a reminder of her to talk herself out of, you know, the negative self-talk. It's okay to love yourself, but you're loving yourself and you're saying, and it's like the negative thoughts. Like, why me? Why am I still here? Why couldn't he still be here? Why can't we both still be here? It's just a lot of back and forth and debating in her mind. But I'm glad that she still is here, because maybe they will really, really be fighting over money. Just stupid shit. So we're gonna see. I'm for my romance. Oh shit. My romance out. We're gonna ask how they feel about each other romantically. Let's see where this is gonna go. If it is any romance. London and Black Sam, or Blacksmith, whatever his name is. Let's see. Release your ex. Stay optimistic. Engagement is in reverse. Getting to know each other is in reverse. Let your friends help you. I got codependency and healing family issues. I feel like he does want her to, and I feel like she wants to release Nipsey and move on and trying to get back out there. But between them, I don't see nothing romantic. Because I don't think she even wants to get to know him on that level anyway. She don't see him like that. They are codependent on each other. Healing family issues. Because I feel like it's a lot of drama in that Nipsey Hussle family. Because it seemed like a lot of them, yeah, it just seems, yeah. Let me pull some more. Free yourself. Stay free to love. Deception. Heart-to-heart conversation. Keep open minds in reverse. Retreat. And honeymoon in reverse. I think she wants to be left alone. Because I feel like it's too many people speaking, too many hands, and the money pie is kind of like, okay, what do you really need the money for? And why do you really want to have control over this and the third? I don't blame her for wanting to, you know, get away from everybody else. And I feel like when that betrayal did happen, they had a conversation. And it could have been miscommunication. Maybe when he gave the green light for so-and-so to do this, or for so-and-so to have this, it probably looked weird and different. Like, well, why did you do that? How come you didn't run this by me? You want to do this? Well, how come you didn't tell me? And I feel like it's probably miscommunication. And I feel like they got through that rough patch if he did do something to where it was like, he probably gave money, or he probably let somebody use Nipsey's voice, or if something else probably going to happen, or maybe it was a documentary where he was going to be like, oh, well, I get the rights to this, that, third, and it probably rubbed Lauren the wrong way. She probably wants to be a part of anything that has to do with him, just in case it doesn't look right, or if it doesn't feel right, she will be like, no. It's just communication all the way around, bitch. That's all it is. Does she want to be with him? I didn't see that. But he has been there for her to help pick up those pieces. Why she had to go get out a good cry, or what the case may be, he was there. So that's kudos to him on that. Thank you. Because that could be stressful. And she can't teach her sons how to be a man, so having an uncle there to teach them, you know, that's cool too. It's just that they are better at communicating with each other now. You know? Because they probably couldn't get to Lauren, so they went to him instead. And you know, people with sneaky family members, they do that, especially if Lauren told you no, and then you run back and go to the brother to see if you can get a yes. Girl, that's trifling. Well, she's not even, we're blood and we're family, so how come we don't have a say so? That's his wife, girl. Of course she's gonna have to say so. And she got his children too, of course she'll have to say so. She'll make sure the children is good and straight. I don't see her being bitter or petty about that. But it's the people who think they're entitled to shit when they're really not. And you know, when it comes to family and money, bitch, Well, thank you for watching.